the day is finally here. We're so excited. Our journey is finally starting. It's just such a weird thing because we've planned this thing for like 7 months now. We've been waiting and now it's finally here and we literally couldn't even sleep tonight. We woke up like an hour ago just out of like sheer giddiness and like ready to go. So yeah, let's get this party started, literally. Okay, I am also gonna go ahead and address, I feel like we get asked this a lot, is Philip's kids coming to our wedding? And short answer, no. Long answer is it's really just difficulties with their mom. We addressed this about 7 months ago when we initially planned our wedding back in August or September, and her immediate response was no. Like that was the initial response, which we assumed. And so she said, no, they can't go, I won't allow it, or they can go, but I have to accompany them, which is not an option. We have a very high conflict co-parent. She has a history of alienation. She has a history of just toxicity and drama. And so we have very strict boundaries with her. Therefore, she would not be welcome at our wedding in the least bit. Not only that, she can't afford it, honestly. Which I'm sure she would have asked Philip to pay for it. And so that just wasn't even an option. Luckily, that was one of the issues that were addressed when Philip went to court recently, and the judge granted him the spring break. Basically, the way that they did the breakdown is Philip got spring break, or that's one of the many breaks. He ended up getting 50% custody, but that was one of the breaks that they gave him. And there's no more asking anymore. It's just like, this is his parenting time. Like he can do like whatever he wants on his parenting time. So all of this like control that she imaginarily had, she doesn't really have anymore. So we politely reminded her a week ago, hey, just a reminder, we have the kids for spring break. They will be coming to our wedding with us in the Bahamas, And she completely went ghost. She was like, what's the itinerary? And then never responded. So we unfortunately need a response if we're going to pick up the kids. And then last night, we're literally getting ready to fly out today, Saturday. Friday night, she sends a message that's like, how about you pick up the kids? They don't even need their COVID vaccine. I can meet you right now. I want the kids to go. Like she was basically harassing Philip. I mean, it was like text after text after text coming in, which she's not even supposed to do. They can only communicate through a court-ordered app because of her behaviors. So even that was inappropriate that she was texting him. And then the fact that she was like adamant about them going was almost laughable, because it's like, okay, this is an international trip. We needed a setup time a week ago, and now the night before we fly out, you are attempting to like beg us to take them. I'm also pretty sure that part of it's just to protect herself when she goes to court too. I don't think that she genuinely actually wanted the kids to go. I think that she had to show for court purposes that she really tried to get them to go, because she's already been labeled as an alienator. She already has alienating behaviors. And so I think she was just honestly trying to protect herself for court purposes and to manipulate the kids, of course, to like, I tried everything I could to get you guys to go and your dad just left you. So I'm sure this was not a genuine attempt to get them to go by any means. And this is just the ugly side of co-parenting with a very mentally unhealthy and emotionally immature individual, because I think most adults know you can't plan to rearrange your entire schedule now at the very last minute. I mean, we are literally flying all the way to the East Coast and then to the Bahamas. This is not something you can do the 12th hour. So long story short, no, the kids are not coming, and it's very unfortunate. It's not because we did not want them to. It's not because we did not try. We 100% wanted them there, and it's really sad that they're missing out on a trip of a lifetime. I mean, what kid gets to go on a Disney cruise to the Bahamas? I mean, obviously it's not something their mom is ever going to be able to afford to do for them, and it's just a trip of a lifetime. But Philip and I have already talked about it. We will redo this trip. It obviously will not be our wedding, but we will give them many opportunities to make this up in the world. Like, they will see the world with us, and so we're not overly concerned, but we are very sad that they could not make this trip. But it is not for our lack of trying, and I'm sure their mom will attempt to tell them that she tried everything she could. She's very dramatic in that way. I did everything and your dad left you. But hopefully they see this video too and they know that we tried everything to get them to come, and all their mom had to simply do was just send a response about a week ago and they could have been here, but she waited until the night before. So we're moving on now. Okay, we've made it to the airport, and Philip forgot something really important.
No. Yeah, I did.
What'd you forget?
My suit.
So we're literally in the Uber on the way to the airport, and he realizes that he forgot a suit. The good thing though was that we were only like 30 seconds from our house. So the guy turned around really fast and he went and got a suit. And it's also a really good thing that Philip remembered he forgot a suit, because we probably would have made it all the way to Miami without a suit, and then we would have had to have rushed to have gotten a suit. So that was funny. All right, we're just waiting to board our plane, and next stop will be Atlanta. Every time we go through the Atlanta airport, Philip has to stop at this one place and get shrimp and grits. We just landed in Miami, got our bags. You will not believe this. Philip left his suit on the plane, and we even joked about how he was gonna remember it because he left it this morning at the house. And so we were getting off the flight, and luckily the flight attendants were like, hey, come get your suit. So I was joking with him, if the suit makes it all the way to the Bahamas, I will be thoroughly impressed. So we are about to leave the airport and go check in to our hotel. Catching Miami sunset. Well, the pool is actually probably warmer. What is a warmer? So it's the same temperature. My family arrived on Sunday, and we had a wonderful Easter dinner Sunday night at Smith & Wollensky. And now all we have to do is just go to sleep, wake up, and get on a boat.